Good afternoon, everyone. This is Karl F. Rose recording from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Monday, December 14th, 2020. Before we get into anything, let me put on my music. Okay, and now let me get into my disclaimer. Okay, if you're 13 years old or younger, please leave this podcast now. These podcasts aren't targeted for children in any way, shape, or form, so please leave now. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is Karl F. Rose recording from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Monday, December 14th, 2020. And a lot of changes happened last week after I did my podcast. But so due to new guidelines with YouTube, there's a lot of things that I can't talk about. But what I can tell you is that my podcast, my content on my podcast will be different starting today. Anyway, I'm going to be doing more podcast about cats and animals, and mainly cats and cat care and that sort of thing, cat breeds and that sort of thing. Then I'm going to do a lot of recipes, and I will finish off today's podcast with a recipe. So basically, what I'm going to be doing is it's going to be more food health, and food and health for people, and then cats. All kind of news about cats, their health, their that sort of thing, breeds and that sort of thing. So that's where it's going due to the changes. It's just I can't really go into what it is. Just I'm moving forward in a new direction. So anyway, well, let's get into this here. Let's start off with my first first recipe here. Let's gotta get all my stuff here. This is gonna be tricky. It's kind of hard to do this here. Okay, first recipe is okay. It's an appetizer. It's Cajun crawfish squares, and preparation time 25 minutes. Bake about 10 minutes plus cooling. Bake 10 minutes plus cooling. Makes 4 dozen appetizers. The ingredients: 1 package, 8.5 ounces of cornbread and or muffin mix, 1 large egg, 1/3 cup, 2% milk, 3 cups fresh baby spinach, thinly sliced, 12 ounces frozen cooked crawfish, tail meat, 12 ounces frozen cooked crawfish tail meat, thawed and shredded, 1 cup reduced fat chipotle mayonnaise, and 48 pickled jalapeno slices. Now the directions: in a large bowl, combine cornbread mix, egg, and milk. Spread into a greased 13 by 9 inches baking pan. Bake at 400 degrees for 9 to 11 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. Cool on a wire rack. 2. Cut cornbread into 1.5-inch squares. Top each with spinach, crawfish, mayonnaise, and jalapeno slice. Note: a cup of reduced fat mayonnaise and 1 tablespoon minced chipotle pepper in adobo sauce may be substituted for the 1 cup reduced fat chipotle mayonnaise. One appetizer is 43 calories, 2 grams fat, 0 saturated fat, 17 mg cholesterol, 92 milligrams of sodium, 4 grams carbohydrates, 2 grams sugar, 0 fiber, 2 grams protein. That's it. So this is what it's going to be like. So we'll talk to you next week, probably maybe a cat podcast or another recipe. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, a lot of changes going on. So let me just end off with my music. Okay, have a good day.